Good morning friends, I am Ashish Agarwal, founder of NGO Enabler, and today I will discuss about the income tax refund for NGOs. So as you all are aware that the charitable organizations registered under section 12AA of the Income Tax Act, which is now section 12AB, are exempt from income tax on fulfillment of certain conditions. So they become eligible for income tax refunds in case TDS have been deducted on certain incomes accrued or earned by such organizations. Similar to their corporate counterparts, such refunds are claimed by them during the filing of income tax returns and are refunded by the department after the processing of such returns. However, sometimes the refunds are not credited due to various reasons. Amidst this lockdown situation due to COVID-19 pandemic, the Central Board of Direct Taxes have released and processed the refunds worth rupees 26,242 crores to approximately 16.84 lakh SSCs across the country, including charitable organizations. This was done between 1st April 2020 to 21st May 2020. So, are you worried whether your income tax refund has been credited? So you can check the status of your income tax return by clicking on the link given on the screen. In this video, I have tried to cover all the possible reasons behind such non-credit of refunds if it has not yet received by the organization, and what steps can be taken in order to claim such pending refunds. So the first and the foremost reason for such refund failure can be invalid bank details. All the SSs have to mandatorily fill the details of all the bank accounts. Remember, details of all the bank accounts in the name of the organization in both the returns, whether it is ITR 7 or ITR 5. The details of the bank accounts so required to be filled contains the name of the bank, IFSC code and the account number, out of which any one of the bank account can be also earmarked for the purposes of refund. So remember, if any of these fields are incorrectly filled, the refund does not get processed. The second reason is the mismatch of name. So if there is a mismatch of name as per the PAN of the organization vis-a-vis the name of the account holder as per the bank records, again the refund which is eligible to get credited will fail. The third and the most important is non-linking of PAN. It was made mandatory that all the bank accounts have to be linked with the PAN of the organization. So if your bank account has not yet been linked with the PAN, again the refund will fail. So now you must be thinking, what steps you need to take for resolving these issues? So let me handhold you with the 4 steps that you can take for resolving these 3 issues. So the first step is reconfirm the bank details which you have filled in the income tax return again with the bank statement. The second step will be confirming from your banker whether the bank account has been linked with the PAN of your organization. After these 2 steps, you should also pre-validate your bank account on the income tax portal under the tab of profile settings. You can see on the screen where you have to go in the income tax portal for pre-validating your bank account. The last step is submitting the refund reissue request with the option of service request under the tab My Account on the income tax portal. So why submitting the refund reissue request? Once your refund gets failed, you have to submit a refund reissue request in order to get it processed again. So what I discussed was the 3 points of failure of refund and then how to resolve that. So there can be another reason why the refund might not get credited to your account. Sometimes due to passing of unfavorable order during the scrutiny proceedings or incorrect processing of your return, the demand might be raised by the department. Though an appeal might have been filed against such order or rectification under section 154 has been filed for incorrect processing of return against the intimation received under section 143(1), but it may so happen that since the tax demand is outstanding as per your income tax portal, the refund of the subsequent years might get adjusted or is adjusted by the income tax department manually. However, before such adjustment is made, a prior intimation while issuing of notice under section 245 is issued to the SSC. So what has to be done to resolve this particular issue so that the refund does not get adjusted with your outstanding demand? First and the foremost step which you should take is check whether you have received a notice under section 245 intimating you about the adjustment of such refund with the outstanding demand. The second step is checking on the income tax portal to know what was your outstanding tax amount with the help of the option for your action under the tab work list. Then you should file a response against the outstanding demand by clicking on the submit option provided with the details. The response can also be filed by selecting response to outstanding demand under the tab e-file. So if the response is filed with disagreeing the demand and the necessary action has been taken, such as filing of appeal or rectification return, and these actions have been mentioned in the remarks at the time of filing the response, there are chances that the refund might not be adjusted and processed by the income tax department. However, sometimes it is practically seen that even after filing the response for such outstanding demand, the refund of the subsequent years gets adjusted. So what you should do in this particular case? You have the option of filing grievance with the income tax department under the option of e-Nivaran available on the portal, or a manual petition can also be filed with your relevant assessing officer. So you remember one of our previous videos we discussed about tax review. So Team NGO Enabler recommends for your organization to conduct a tax review in order to understand why the refund might have failed or why you are still receiving the demand notices from the income tax department. So what are you waiting for? In order to understand the reason and take necessary action, contact Team NGO Enabler for conducting a tax review for your organization for past 5 years and get all the pending refunds processed successfully. For more details, you can visit our website or Facebook page, and for any queries, you can mail us or comment below. Thank you.